welcome to the Valleycast. That's right. Even though this is the twitch.tv/the Valleyfolk Twitch channel, which I'm sure you guys are aware is what that is where you are. If not, welcome. This is the Valleyfolk Twitch channel. That's right, that Valleyfolk. And thank you, Gooner. We're having a normal one today. Our beautiful pigeons say, my work system is down, so I'm getting paid to basically do nothing. Hi, Steve. You're getting paid to watch this cool stream. That's even crazier.
Don't feel like watching movies, so I'll watch people guess them instead. I don't know how it goes, I think it starts with your show.
Anyway, hi Egg Lolly and Eddie Fontanelli. Boy, I'll tell you what, ain't nobody better than Eddie Fontanelli and taking down a dang hoagie sandwich. I ain't never seen a guy do it faster and better and cleaner. Goddamn Eddie Fontanelli. Guys, today on the Valleycast, live Valleycast, and for those of you that are like, this is different, you know, you listen to the Valleycast maybe, and you're like, this is different. Well, sometimes when we do these live Valleycasts where we just kind of shoot the shit with our live Twitch stream audience, which you can participate in by going to twitch.tv/the Valleyfolk. Anyway, welcome to the show. We're gonna play some Jackbox games. We usually play Quiplash, which is cool. I love Quiplash, and everyone's funny. And there's always Quiplash is always fun to play with friends and laugh and jokes. The end. But you guys have played Quiplash or have seen us play Quiplash on this channel before, I'm sure. We're gonna bring in our guest RYAN FARROKI in here real soon. 2 bevies, one for the hose and one for the work. And don't forget to pour out a little bit for your homies of the past. The homies gone. The homies that are now gone. The homies that are no longer with us. It really makes me happy that there are people that say just listening to Joe and Elliot and I talk is a comfort to them. And brightens their day, even if sometimes we talk about bummer stuff. But listen, if we're going to talk to each other for at least an hour once a week, it's going to be really hard not to bring our outside world feelings onto the show. You know, like I've been making content since like, or at least like audience facing content since like 2011. And I haven't really stopped. And so I've said so many things that have just come off the top of my head, have been off a teleprompter, scripted, whatever. And so, and now we're going into like, you know, over 10 years now that I've been doing this stuff. And so you bring in your mood sometimes, and sometimes it's not so, it's a bit of a bummer sometimes because we can't help it, dude. We're real people too, you know, behind this black mirror that you're staring into. There's a person, just like there's a person right now watching this and listening to this and watching that. And, you know, that's a reciprocal thing. So anyway, we just try our best to like, you know, be entertaining. And I do love catching up with the boys. Like it's been really like a good thing for my friendship with Joe and Elliot as well. Because if we weren't doing this, we probably would like rarely even like talk to each other. Which has nothing to do with anything other than like life is crazy and busy and crazy and busy. But, you know, this Valleyfolk thing is, you know, there's people, like I said, that are entertained by this. And it's a thing that I'm very thankful about. One of the fun things about when we do these live versions of the Valleycast is that there are people in the chat. And I talk to them and we talk to each other. And that's like one of the cool things about doing the Twitch streams over here too, is that we're constantly making jokes. I see a lot of you guys in here when I'm streaming, like .mp3 and Mike Genie and Raja and Gooner and Cloud and Boots, Majkel, you know, there's a lot of cool folks in here that hang out and hang around. Why can't you be on the show today if you're fucking sitting there? Huh? Oh, you're just gonna sink into the sea? You're gonna pretend like you're not here? Not gonna say anything? I still see, everyone sees you. Anyway, so I like to, you know, we do bits, goofs, gags, just like Cloud and Booth says in the chat there. And actually, Gooner was wondering if Elliot was driving the bus, but no, I'm always driving the bus. I'm a multitasker. Sure, you can you can come get me coppers, because I'm driving this bus under the influence of marijuana, THC. Rewatching that porn convention with Sam was hilarious. Yeah, we did. For those of you listening to the Valleycast, I promised we'd watch. We just, for some reason, that video came up at SourceFed. We did a video where I took Sam to this adult con, and it was like the first time Sam was on camera, or like one of the first times. And I love Sam, and I love him so much too back then. And I was like, this motherfucker's like, I'm gonna throw him into the deep end. Imagine how fun it would be to take innocent, happy little Sam and to the adult convention with like boobs and dicks everywhere. And that was fun to watch on stream with you guys. Hey there, Dio Hard says, what's up, you beautiful fucks? Happy 422. Happy 420. Hell yeah, 420 was rad. We ended up watching Dawn of the Dead, the original 1978 one. Because we were like, we could watch some Jesus, we could get stoned and watch Last Temptation of Christ or like Jesus Christ Superstar. We really thought about it. And Owen was like, we could watch Da Vinci Code. And I was like, wait a minute, but Easter 420, Easter's 420, 420's on Easter, Easter's on 420. And I'm like, Easter is the whole resurrection thing, like Jesus coming back from the dead and shit. So I was like, whoa, we should watch a fucking zombie movie. So we watched the original Dawn of the Dead, and that was rad. Salvatore says, it's crazy to think you were part of my daily routine, and you basically are now again in a different way, where we stim for our newly found anxiety. Yeah, well, life got real big and different and weird and fucked up and great and scary. And we all kind of grew together through that. All right, let's get Ryan Farrokhi in here and get this show on the goddamn road. And the beauty of these live Valleycasts is I can just edit the fuck out of it. And I certainly will. Ryan, answer the goddamn thing. Where are you? You promised me you'd do this. Ryan?
Hello?
Yay, it's Ryan. It's Ryan. Yay.
It's Ryan. Yeah, the beauty is you can just edit me out.
No, I can't. Your audio is being baked into the stream, and the stream is where I'm gonna pull the show for the Valleycast listeners. And I was also thinking, like, maybe we should have had you on cam, but I've never asked you to do that, and you never do that. It feels like.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I know
Maybe
you.
next time.
You could put on your makeup
I
next
just look
time.
like shit today.
Yeah, well, tell me about it, brother. Although it was nice to hear people say that I have nice skin. I never heard that one, really.
I have horrible skin.
I don't give a shit. Gooner wants to know if you're naked. Is that why you...
Yes!
Did you know that it's Earth Day today as of the recording of this?
Today?
Yeah, today's Earth Day. And isn't that wild? Because it's like, man, Earth Day is like something that they used to really give a shit about back in the day.
So funny.
Like there used to be like full Earth Day events, like the Earth Day special with Malcolm Jamal Warner and the cast of Saved by the Bell singing Friends Forever live.
Yeah, I think we just destroyed the Earth so much that it just looks stupid if we like try to celebrate it publicly.
Dude, I don't know, Bears said something I'm really gonna do later and said, Alexa, play Earth Song by Michael Jackson.
Yeah. To celebrate Earth Day, I'll listen to Earth Song.
Dude, to me, I think that might be the last good Michael Jackson song. .mp3 said there used to be Earth Day themed episodes of cartoons. I totally remember that.
Captain Planet. Was every episode, I guess. Huh?
It's not important anymore. We gave up on Earth. It's because you know why? I bet it's because we actually have fully reached a point of not being able to like reverse the irreparable damage we've done to this planet. And so doing the whole like, let's clean up the Earth thing is like pointless. Quite the contrary, actually, Diohard says things are going to get so much better. It always gets worse before it gets better. I'll die a depressed optimist. Okay, I love that.
That's good. I think you need to be hopeful and optimist at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna let the audience here check out the code, the room code. Okay, there's the room code for y'all. And so come on in. And if you don't make it in, you can still be a part of the audience, which definitely helps in deciding who wins the game. So if you join the audience, you are still a part of the game. And those of you just listening to this as a podcast, you absolutely are beyond being able to participate in this game. But if you pay close attention to my social media or even our Patreon at patreon.com/thevalleyfolk, you will get a message that says when we are doing these, and you'll be able to join in. And that's fun. Or, you know, you just kind of happen upon and pop in. That's cool too. All right, so today in the game, we've got Titanium Mithril, Diohard, Bears, Raja, PP Poo Poo, that's True Dude, and Rhino Balls, including myself in the game. So let's get started. All right, for those of you that have not seen or know what Quiplash is, basically it's going to ask us these questions, and we're going to type out funny answers. And we're going to try to make each other laugh, and the funniest stuff wins. No pressure. And audience, people who are in the audience of the game, you can pick your favorite ones and sway the vote. How about that? A democracy for once. Oh, what? Oh no! I hate it. I accidentally pressed send, and then I didn't want to send that horrible shit. Oh god! A cool nickname for your bowel movements. Damn, I want that one. A phone call or stinkums. Excuse me, I'll be right back. I gotta do stinkums.
I took a big ass stinkum today.
I made a phone call in the bathroom. I had a really runny phone call today.
I got some loose phone call.
I got a really loose phone call. I'm a fun call. I'm the fun call in my family. The fun call.
Doctor, how do I firm up my stinkums?
It is a boomer move to fucking send without being done. That's Drew Dude killing with a quiplash on stinkums. Ryan, that was very funny. What you said about or that thing you said. What is an unlikely celebrity to become the next president of the United States? That guy who does RFK and the worm on TikTok, or Carrot Top? What do you mean? There's this thing on TikTok.
RFK and the worm, like an RFK.
It's impression? It's like a bit where RFK talks to the worm. I'm unfamiliar because I'll tell you. I don't have TikTok anymore.
Talk to the worm. We have a celebrity.
Pee pee poo poo. Well, if they make their way to Reels, I'll check it out. All right, we got a 50-50 on that between Carrot Top. Well, both people won pretty much. A better name for comic books would be Cummies or graphic word paper. I thought about Carrot Top recently because of that video where he's like hanging dong out of his shorts while he's like doing a video. And I think it's on purpose, but it's funnier to think it's not.
Yeah, I could see it both ways. I could see it being on purpose, or I could see it being on accident with Carrot Top.
You see? So Cummies won that round, and I don't know why. But I'm glad it did. What's one thing someone could whisper in your ear to win your heart forever? It's free real estate. Or my work here is done. Damn it. Damn it.
That would change your life forever. It would change Mike's life.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna pick the pandery one because we love panders in here, the red ones and the regular ones. But Ryan, it's free real estate is really good.
Thank you.
It's
I'll
free
take it.
real
I'll take- I
estate.
got 2 audience points.
Yeah, I would too, Dio Hard. That's how you play Jackbox. Okay, Halloween would be even spookier if it were called, oh my god, sexy women, or do.
2. Let me think which one that could that be yours?
Or do. Halloween would be spookier if it were called do.
What are you guys doing for do?
My favorite holiday is
What are you
do.
gonna dress up for it on do?
Please don't pick that. Give the points to the person who actually wrote something and didn't boomer send by
What were you
accident.
even starting to write the question? Do
I don't actually know. I might have hit like auto whatever.
Auto would have been better.
No, but like, you know, on your iPhone, or well, an iPhone has this thing, autofill. Instead of a siren, police could get cars to respond faster by blasting my ass or the yakety sax. Damn.
911, what is your emergency?
The yakety sax is God, that's so funny and great.
Blasting my ass is a good ring.
But my ass is I gotta go for my ass.
My ass.
My bare ass. And over here are the fossils of the blank, the world's clumsiest dinosaur, the Cuckceratops or J.D. Vance, spelled Jaydee space Vantes. I don't know what to pick here.
I haven't voted for one answer because I forgot that was part of the game.
God, Salvatore really wants me to see this fucking RFK worm guy. I don't why JD Vance, Ryan?
I don't know.
Is he
Why
clumsy?
do?
Why do? Well, I explained why do.
Okay, he seems clumsy to me.
Okay, all right. A rejected Christmas song. Santa Claus is coming to call you on your sleigh phone. You used to. Pandering. A rejected Christmas song. Santa Claus is coming to save your parents' marriage. Gotta go for the pander. I'm a simple man. I see a reference to something I did 20 years ago, and I click. Raja wins with save your parents' marriage. The pandering was not enough. It was too deep of a cut for some of you. All right, who's in the lead? Let's see. Raja is in the lead with That's True Dude and Bears in third place. Let's go. Second round. Points are doubled. Let's get serious. Okay, I got some good. I think I'm happy about my answers, Ryan. Sometimes you get good setups and sometimes you don't. What's the title of a web series no one asked for? Huge Men in Tiny Panties or The Adventures of a Boy in Puberty? I saw The Wonder Years. I watched that show. That was The Adventures of a Boy in Puberty. No. Damn, Dio. You see how easy it is to do a boomer? Those are the same show. Yeah, they are. I'm asking for the first one every day. Huge Men in Tiny Panties. Says .mp3. Karn EX says a huge man in tiny panties and a huge piano. Giant man.
Robin Hood, huge man in tiny panties.
I wish I could turn these off. I need to hide treasure in a place rhino balls will never look. Where should it go? A box of condoms. Burn! Inside an unbreakable tripod. Come on.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Why would you ever touch an unbreakable
Easy choice
tripod? You
here.
can't break it.
I only want the ones I can bust.
I like that you maybe broke a tripod that
broke
was
a
about
tripod
to
that was already
break.
broken.
Yeah.
It was
You broke a
bolt
tripod that was about
broken.
to break, and then forever you're known as
Yeah.
the guy that breaks tripods.
But I do break stuff, so it kind of.
Well, yeah.
The shoe fits.
You should never sign a document that includes the phrase ass jacksters or some assembly required. I don't mind assembling things, but I am concerned about
Not
what
when I'm
Ass
signing something.
Jacksters is. Yeah.
Like if you're buying a house, some assembly required.
Oh shit, Raja. Ass Jacksters wins.
How
What
did
could it
that bump
be?
into your head?
What?
Like, what?
What's the
I can't stand
only
this.
dog who didn't get into heaven? The bounty hunter. The bounty hunter. Or Beethoven. Damn. These are both very good, you guys. Both good. Like Beethoven would have killed if it was first. But Bounty Hunter is fucking crazy funny. Cause that's a switch 'em up. I know what did Beethoven do is even funnier to think about. Like that's what makes that so funny. What the heads on Mount Rushmore complain about being sexualized by boomers or the guy trying to build a fifth head? Damn. These are both very good. Great job, everybody. Funny answers today. What is the title of the YouTube video with the most negative comments? SourceFed Truth or Dare number 73 or S?
Why did I click S? So
Who did that? Who put S? That must be Dio Hard, who said that they pulled a boomer. It stands for sorry, guys. What's the name of a startup company that's doomed to fail? Poop Ham or Quibi?
Choose your favorite.
That's good. Damn, me and Ryan up against each other, huh? Split 50-50.
completely 50-50.
All right, not bad.
Was Quibi what that one was called? I can't even remember.
Yeah.
The one that actually failed. Yeah.
What's the least convincing excuse for that hickey? Got leached today from my chlamydia or do? And do is a callback.
One callback. Good.
Yeah. I mean, got leached today for my chlamydia is very good, but I'm more inclined to select do because I think that's funnier. Wow, we've been whoa! See how important?
Good, but I like do.
I like do. What are your favorite things to do around Long Beach? Well, I like do. Okay, this is the last round, the last lash, and we all get to have 3 answers for the final prompt. When going through airport security, make sure to remove your farts, burps, and all water in your mouth. Or make sure to remove your do, and do. I think that do callback could only be used once. Sorry. That's just, I mean, don't let me sway your vote.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it.
I mean, if you can do it. Beep, beep, boo, boo. What's 3 things that probably won't exist in 20 years? Sears, Radio Shack, and cheap eggs, or do, don't, and donuts. All right.
Feels better.
All right. Come on. Is do that funny that it's coming back a lot?
I think that's right about Sears, Radio Shack, and cheap eggs.
Yeah, that's just correct.
Correct.
Is Radio Shack even around
I think
now?
Radio Shack might kind of be around. Sears, I feel like I've seen.
All right. Well, I don't know. Bears has confirmed that do is still funny. What are 3 terrifying things to stumble across in the woods? Yourself, another one of you, or Rashida Jones?
I'm
JD
excited to run into Rashida Jones.
JD Vance, Dog the Bounty Hunter, and do. So just all answers from earlier is what that is.
Yes.
And it's all Ryan's answers. So
And I wrote them.
is that Ryan writing all of his answers again? Come on. Man.
It's a recap.
You just didn't remember how the game worked?
Yeah.
And you put do in. So you're the one saying do is funny still. 3 ways to take your next book club meeting up a notch. Stripper, dips and ridged chips, free cat. Or 50 Shades of Grey, 55 burgers, and 55
Good,
sods.
good.
Hey, I took the round. Hey, that's me on the win on that one. Hey, let's see who the grand winner is.
Is that the last round?
That's the last round.
Ooh.
It's Raja with 8,900
Wow.
200,000. Great job, Raja. You are the best there ever was. No one can tell you that there's anyone better than you. Okay. Let's do another one. Ryan, you want to do one more? Let's do one more. And then we're going to do new players. Obviously, Ryan and I are in because, my guest, myself. Okay. Y'all ready for the next and final round for today's show, the Valleycast and live Valleycast? If y'all are ready, here comes the code. Okay, looks like there's a spot open for someone who wants to join. Old Mustard. And please, don't forget that you can join the audience. If everyone's in the game, you can still join the audience. And I think that's an important place to be. And basically, you just go to jackbox.tv and you enter the room code you see on the screen. You could do it on your phone or your desktop or whatever. But you join the audience and you can help sway the vote. And that's always fun and great. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? This is the time when we get a little quiet because we're writing out our funny answers. So go ahead and write out some funny answers, everybody. Okay, I don't know if I feel super great about it, but I'm ready. Duncan's in there. What's up, Duncan?
Dunk Tunk, did you join the game?
Dunk Tunk, yeah. They better be funny. If they're not funny, I'm gonna be mad. Just kidding. I don't give a shit. That's the beauty of playing Jackbox with y'all. Like, even if you don't think it's funny, someone will think it's funny, and you'll be like, why do they think that's funny? Because everyone's funny in their own way, even if they're not intentionally trying to be funny. And that's as good as being funny.
Humor's in the eye of the beholder.
That's right. There's nothing sexier than a tall, beefy boy who knows how to call their congressman. Or who knows how to dork a dink. Well,
both.
One of these is written by a baby.
Hey.
All right. Very good. Dork a dink. Duncan won that one. What's the name of the Walmart aisle where you can go cry in peace? Visine, not a sponsor, or the tire aisle. These are both good. These are both good.
Many a cry in the tire aisle at Walmart.
But everyone knows. It's just unspoken that that the tire aisle is the cry aisle. All right, very good, Amelia, taking the tire aisle.
I like
Old
that.
Mustard, it was still funny. See? Still funny. In heaven, you'll be surrounded by friends, family, and for some reason, J.D. Vance and Jesus. For some reason, Jesus is there. For some reason, J.D. Vance is surrounding you.
I didn't think Jesus would actually be here.
Whoa, F. Becca the Goo, killing me. Sounds like you need a good cry in the tire aisle at Walmart. Avoid the classified post that offers free discombobulated turtle to good home or free spirited dummy needs to go.
Mint and Bob.
Mint and box, smoke free home.
Classified ads. I haven't heard it like said that way in a while.
Yeah, classifieds is really like an old thing for sure. Between Han Bobo, Donkey Listen is the winner of this round.
Salute your short.
Next up,
Donkey Face, an old-fashioned curse word that nobody uses anymore. This should be interesting. You old flat iron or fucklin.
decisions. Choose your favorite.
Grandpa used to say that.
You goddamn fucklin. You flat iron. You
That's
got
fucking out of here.
this fucking flat. Look at this flat iron.
Trying to read the classifieds.
Flatteron. Get out of here, you old flat iron. Damn, Duncan with the old flat iron. Absolutely banishing my fucklin to the void. What is the most useless feature of luxury coffins? Hulu Plus or spinners? Spinners. All right, Rhino with the Hulu Plus. Oh, shit. Damn, some. I want a mobile in my coffin in case I get restless. Okay. A mobile. You mean like a baby one? The best part about living in a sewer is the goldfish that are still kinda alive, or the little guy who lives there names.
Yeah, almost.
Damn. If it was like the little guy who lives there named Billy or something, or whatever, that would have been pretty good. You blew it.
There's a little guy who lived there
Names. I'm sorry, on Bobo. And you see, sometimes you hit send when you write out do. All right, the best name for a rideshare company to stand out from competitors. 2 girls, 1 car, or hop in, get scared. Hop in, get scared.
Rolls right off the tongue.
What are you taking to the event later? Oh, I'm getting in a hop in and get scared. I'm taking hop in and get scared. Hop in
You
and
guys go. I'll take the hop in and getting scared.
hop in and hop in and getting scared. Amelia with the win. 2 girls, 1 car. Very fun. Very fun. It's fun and silly. All right, let's see where we're at on the scores. Amelia is in first place with Duncan, Dunk Chunk in second, and I didn't see who was in third. Sorry, it goes by fast. Okay, next round. We're writing more answers. Here we go. The name of a newspaper that only reports on sexy crimes. Oh no, Duncan, ran out of time. White Pages but Sexy, or Steve Zaragoza Daily. Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, you know, kind of doesn't make sense, but it's my name and that's fun. White Pages is in the phone book. That's what
It just be like,
it's a complete misunderstanding of what
Okay, what's next?
what it is. A brilliant way to fool facial recognition technology. This should be interesting. Pull a Hannibal Lecter or walk fast.
Vote for your favorite.
That's good.
one of them is a safety quip.
I mean, walk fast is kind of funny. Just walk fast
I don't know which one my
everywhere.
answer is.
Just never stop. Never stop moving. Whoa,
I
it
wish I
it
could
somehow
right now.
worked though, Ryan. You woke up covered in chocolate sauce next to a live pig. Where were you last night? Your mom's house
Now, pick your
or Lil Carnival?
I used to listen to Little Carnival.
Yeah, man. Circus of Mayhem was my favorite album. What? Come on. You guys like Lil Carnival over your mom's house? Come on. You were at Lil Carnival? That's the answer you liked?
no one would
A cautionary road sign no one would ignore. Hold tight to your bits for this part. Or watch for Batman.
Like, kind of like that. Batman Crossing.
I mean, hold tight to your bits for this part is pretty wild too. Because you're like, what's
Yeah.
about to happen?
Why do I need to hold my bit?
You can also walk fast to avoid the rain, says Dio Hard. But Hannibal Lecter put on someone's face, I thought. Or he had skin on his face. I can't remember.
see how they handle.
Wait, who won that round?
How can you tell?
Fake back of the goo.
fake Becky the Goo. How can you tell that an artificial intelligence has turned evil when it asks if I want,
Favorite quip.
or it said it noticed I gained 10 pounds?
That's my nightmare. If even
Shit.
AI is like, dude, you gotta cut
I
back
can
a
tell
little
you're breathing heavier. Are you getting fatter?
bit. That shirt makes you look fat.
Get on the scale.
I'd check.
Oh, that's where Duncan ran out of time. I get it. 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 I get it.
To discover.
What's the weirdest thing to discover after coming out of anesthesia? They cut off the wrong face, or you're in the middle of an intersection.
Oh man. I
Shit.
wanna vote for the one that's not mine.
Ah, shit. They cut off the wrong face is good. Whoa, it was a safety quip. Nice,
You didn't
Amelia.
have to like obliterate me and ruin my whole game and destroy me and end my life and career.
Your career's over. What does Punxsutawney Phil do for spring break? Works for ICE. Takes off his skin suit. Suited.
Now those cutoffs are getting kind of funny again.
Suited. God damn it. You
See,
guys! We're making jokes here.
And next, the weirdest.
Oh man, we're obsolete.
Man's high-tech armor can
We are obsolete. Our jokes aren't funny anymore. The weirdest function Iron Man's high-tech armor can perform: auto enema or power gooning fist. Damn. Both good, but now I don't know what the fuck you guys are gonna pick. Oh, I see. So people didn't know what ice is.
Yeah.
All right.
Even these days.
All right, F Begadego. I don't know. Bear says I have auto enema. I take iron supplements for it. Okay, good.
Iron supplements from the Avengers.
The iron supplement. Ryan, you and I are in last place.
I'm literally last.
I'm like right after you. Amelia killing it. Okay, so this is the one where we all write 3 different answers. Okay, make 3 bold predictions that are sure to come true in the next year. Anxiety, depression, Avengers 4 and 5, no more fun, air gone, and Earth Day cartoons are back. Dude, that is crazy about Earth Day. Do you remember, Ryan? Like, I remember in school we had Earth Day, like, pageants and shit.
I think it mainly was because teachers just are, they just, it's a subject. It's something to talk about. So now that we're out of school, we just don't hear about Earth Day anymore.
Ryan, we both won that round.
What happened? Did no one vote?
We went 50-50. The 3 rules of making money are believe in gold nuggets, go west, and blow shit sky high, or goon, gooner, and goonist. I love that the first answer is like something from like the 1800s.
Go
like-
west.
Like someone from the 1800s would
The
answer that.
49ers. Yeah. Was that a safety quip?
I don't think you could do a safety quip in this one.
No.
It's Earth Hour. Turn the lights off. No air conditioning. Damn, Han Bobo. Han Bobo. The top.
Bobo got missed points.
Han Bobo was winning the game. The top 3 things your parents lied to you about: how skin feels on the bones, where stars are, and which sticks are safe to eat. We're Italian. Grandma didn't survive the war, and Santa is a Republican. Damn, these are great.
Those are really good answers.
Very
man.
good. Someone's really going for that win.
My skin just feels kind of weird on the bones.
What do you mean? What did they say about skin on the bones?
I gotta
How
ask
skin?
ChatGPT.
Well, the way skin feels, I don't love that one. I don't love how skin feels on the bones. 3 things 1 billion tickets will get you at the arcade prize counter: Jesus Christ Superstar, or Froggy toy, stickers, and slap bracelet.
choose your favorite.
One of them's just the answer.
One of them is the answer, and another one is silly. Ooh, F back at goo with the win on that round, beating out Amelia, who was in the top place at the end of the last round. Let's see how the game stacked out. Who's the top tier winner?
I don't want to look.
Oh, F back at goo with Han Bobo and Old Mustard.
Oh, good.
What happened, Ryan? Where
Wasn't
how
last.
you weren't last?
No,
Who was?
I didn't even care. Just- think Roswell was
Great
last?
job, F back at
Duncan was
you. Oh, Duncan was last. My bad, buddy. That's how, you know what? Sometimes it happens.
Thank you for bailing me
I
out.
mean, I would have felt like shit, but you shouldn't. Well, thank you guys for joining for this live Valleycast. What a fun time. I love playing Quiplash with you guys. It's always a fun time. And Ryan, thank you for being my guest today on the show.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a good time. No problem.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for listening to the Valleycast. If you want to jump in on some of these fun Quiplash games, you just got to check out twitch.tv/the Valleyfolk. Give us a follow or a subscribe, whatever. If you like what you see, maybe stick around. I don't know. We do fun stuff here. We're playing what's the game with the drugs? Schedule 1. We're playing Schedule 1, which is like really funny and weird. We're playing Repo, which is always fun and bizarre, and Fortnite, and we get some Spell Brigade in there and Vampire Survivors and some Quiplash every once in a while. It's a lot of fun. You guys are great. All right. Well, Ryan, anything you want to plug?
No, I don't really have stuff to plug. I don't
Okay,
plug.
cool, man. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for listening to the Valleycast, and we love you. Bye bye.